Occupy Austin is evicted from City Hall. The city enacted a new policy Thursday, effectively banning protesting between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. and banning tents and sleeping at all times. YNN City reporter Jeff Stensland was there as police enforced the ban Friday night.
You are violating our First Amendment right.
Tempers flare as Austin police form a solid line, ready to arrest anyone still standing on City Hall property after 11 p.m. Michelle Millett's in the thick of it, advocating for the homeless who've descended on the amphitheater steps.
Just because they evict us off the staircase doesn't mean it's going to go away magically.
Time has expired.
City leaders say safety, health, and the cost of around-the-clock security and police officers are all factors in the changes.
We're unable to continue at the pace that we've continued at this point.
Protests are now limited to the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. No tents or structures are allowed, and no sleeping on City Hall property at any time. Assistant City Manager Michael McDonald says his staff informed protesters of the changes at 9:30 Friday night.
We have been in conversation with them for quite a while, and we've been making it clear that what has been taking place here could not continue.
Shame! Shame! Shame!
But that didn't ease the tension. Just after 11, police linked arms and swept across the City Hall plaza. They arrested 7 people who refused to leave the plaza or sidewalk surrounding the building. Each issued criminal trespass notices. Debbie Russell says the city's breaking its own rules.
It's not a park, so it's not actually under the charter, under a curfew ordinance. They're changing the rules legally through administrative measures.
Occupiers vow to continue the protest wherever they can. Most headed north to 6th Street, where they continue to chant against the eviction. At Austin City Hall, Jeff Stensland, YNN.
The new policy still allows for events after the 10 p.m. curfew if the city council or a board or commission are holding a public meeting. We posted the notice issued to protesters on our website. You can read it at ynn.com.
Look, they took a city bus and they put the APD on it. Wow. There goes our First Amendment rights. Amazing. Yeah.
You can go ahead and leave.
Why?
Hey, Sarge. We need to get rid of these folks. Guys, we got a curfew out here at 10. You need to get off the premises now, okay? You need to get off the sidewalk. You need to go somewhere else totally. Or you're going to be arrested, okay?
You guys arrest someone from the ACLU? Just wondering, just question.
Yes, everybody's got to go. Nope, keep going, come on, going. Yep. Left out. Guys, let's keep going. Y'all move these properties to the other side. No. City Hall property. Get everybody off.
Sid, they clear them out middle of the night, no notice. Other cities, it's illegal to do this without notice, by the way. All you gotta do is mention the Constitution. You gotta do is mention the Constitution, we get kicked out.
Public sidewalk.
Come on.
Thanks for coming out, y'all. Showing some support. They've been doing shit all day.
Is it true that someone from the ACLU was arrested? Or?
Debbie Russell, who's one
of the head spokespeople for the Secretary of ACLU was arrested.
Yeah, they grabbed Claire.
They grabbed Claire, she fell down.
They
she
grabbed
went to a seizure.
Corey.
They trampled her, basically ignored her while she was having a seizure on the ground. Corey was grabbed. He was one of our info squad people.
There's no notice, am I right?
Half an hour.
Gave an hour notice.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Apparently the
And we were all already gone doing other
That's been made illegal in other cities. You can't
Yeah.
just-
Well, when I got there, the whole mall, the plaza over there, freedom of speech plaza, was totally full. And I had been sitting home. It's Friday night and cold and rainy, and I was sitting at home when I heard on the news that the police were coming in buses and vans and clearing out the Occupy Austin in 5 minutes. So I'm about 10 minutes away in Midtown Austin, and I got in my car and came over here as quick as I could because this is not the way to handle this. This is a legal action. They're taking away people's freedom of right to express themselves, and it's not right. And ordinary citizens like me who have not been active in Occupy Austin are going to become active now because this is way overboard. The reaction was this street was full of vehicles and police and SWAT cars and ambulances and fire trucks, and you couldn't move for vehicles and police. It was shoulder to shoulder. It was a complete overreaction, and they hauled everybody off. And I'm on this side just watching what's going on just so that I can see what's going on. There was so much going on, I couldn't tell who was getting put on the buses. It was just chaos. All I know is that entire place was cleaned out. So whoever was there, whether it was Occupy, whether it was homeless, whether it was people who need mental health care, whoever was on that side of the street was gone, cleared out. All I know is this whole thing is illegal. The police are breaking the law. They're breaking the constitutional laws by taking away our right to have a free speech and free assemblage. And as far as I'm concerned, this is Austin's spring. Forget the Arab Spring. This is Austin's spring, and we cannot let this happen. Normal, everyday citizens need to stand up and say, this is not a police state, and we have the right to assemble, and we have the right to speak our minds without this kind of overreaction. And I'm just a normal person. I'm a grandmother of 6 children, 4 of them in college. You know, you can't get more average than me. And if I'm appalled at this, then somebody needs to speak out, because if we don't speak out, it's going to be the ruination of this town. We can't let this happen.